Alright, we are here in West Weald, around here in Skingrad, right next to the Skingrad Vineyards Way Shrine. We hit collections, stories, on DLC, and Gold Road to start it. Let's see what we gotta do.
I greet you, chosen of fate. Hermaeus Mora calls upon you to defend this world and all of reality. A secret contained for ages is now free. Where the once forgotten prince walks, disturbance and disorder follow. And that is how we will find her.
What sorts of disturbances and disorder?
A secretive and violent order called the Recollection scours ruins throughout the Weald. Strange Daedric creatures harry the region. And the wood elf King Nantharian reigns over a newly grown forest. A sure sign the threads of fate have frayed.
What was that about the threads of fate?
The lines of possibility that weave through reality and hold everything together. Athelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, has been set free. Her presence threatens both our world and the realms beyond. Help me meet this threat, and you will be rewarded.
I'll help you deal with the threat of Athelia. Where do we begin?
Let me mark your map. Frayed threads of fate point to Rustwall, the Ellenglin ruins, and Ostermere. And take this relic, the Echonir. You might find it useful. My friend Baragon offered his townhouse in Skingrad. Let us meet there when we are done.
Tell me about these sites you want me to investigate.
They are all within West Weald, not far from the city of Skingrad. Which location are you curious about?
Why are you interested in Rustwall Estate?
Rustwall Estate is an old Colovian manor to the southeast, on the outskirts of Skingrad. Why Rustwall is important, I cannot say. Yet the threads of fate have been disturbed there, and we need to determine the cause.
What's going on at Ostermere?
I am not sure. That is why I asked you to investigate. Ostermere is a Colovian town in the Strid Vale, not far from the southern edge of the New Forest. I have heard stories about powerful groundquakes and enraged forest creatures in the area.
What was that about a new forest?
The Valenwood Forest mysteriously expanded across the River Strid and replaced the previous Colovian terrain. The wood elves who settled the area call it Dawnwood. King Nantharian rules a new Bosmer realm beneath its thick canopy.
What can you tell me about Ellenglin?
Ellenglin is a substantial Ayleid ruin that lies north of Skingrad. A lonely and peaceful spot, or so I have been told. Yet the threads of fate simply vanish in the vicinity. A phenomenon I have never observed before.
What was that about a new
determine why.
What was that about a new forest?
Recently, the vineyards of the southwest portion of the Weald were overgrown with a thick forest. Now wood elves led by King Nantharian have settled the city of Vashabar. So far, these settlers have been peaceful, but Skingrad is concerned.
I'll head out to investigate those sites now.
Very good. I do not know what awaits you at Rustwall, but look for our ally Baragon at Ostermere. He mentioned he had business of his own there. As for Ellenglin, I will meet you there. I am quite curious to see those ruins.
Why do they call you Laramiel the Wise?
It is an appellation I did not choose for myself. In my youth, I became dissatisfied with the traditional education of an arcanist. I desired knowledge my instructors could not or would not provide me. So I struck a bargain with the one who knows.
The one who knows?
I thought you would be familiar with that sobriquet. Apologies. I refer to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge. I serve as his agent in the mortal world from time to time. In exchange for secrets I can learn nowhere else.
What kind of secrets?
Among other things, Mora taught me to perceive the threads of fate. It is a talent few mortals ever master. As for the rest, let us say I have seen things most mages and arcanists can barely imagine. That is why I am sometimes called the Wise.
Tell me about Athelia.
Mora imprisoned her and made everyone forget. She posed a danger to all reality. Her scion, Torvasad, restored the memory of her to the world, and she escaped from her prison. Now the Prince of Paths is loose and somewhere in Westweald.
How do we stop Athelia if we find her?
That is not an easy question to answer. Athelia is a Daedric prince. No mortal can match her power without assistance, nor can Hermaeus Mora move against her while she walks our world. He is bound by the Cold Harbor Compact, while Athelia is not.
The Cold Harbor Compact?
An ancient agreement that prevents many of the most powerful Daedric princes from directly manifesting on Nern. Athelia was imprisoned long before the deal was struck, so she and the Daedra that serve her are not party to its restrictions.
What are we supposed to do then?
Find her, observe her, follow her plans. Use the Echoneer to reveal her memories. Mora chose you and requested I assist you. He believes you can help preserve reality from Athelia's threat. So we must trust that he shall guide us along the way.
Must be something else that we can do.
We know that Daedric relics such as the Echoneer were used to help defeat Athelia in ancient times. Perhaps such items shall play a part again. For now, knowledge must be our weapon of choice, and our task is to arm ourselves as best we can.
Goodbye. Holy moly. Okay, where do we gotta go? We gotta go here, here, and here. Now let's go up north first.
I've got to find some help for Uncle Octavius and Pym.
Official business. Don't come any closer.
What do you think about all of this? Incredible. I'm with you, my friend. Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Welcome, Proxy. Let us speak before we go inside. This is Ellenglyn, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the recollection here, as they have been searching similar ruins throughout the area. They did not disappoint. I sense an aura of Daedric power as well. Perhaps that aura drew them here.
An aura of Daedric power?
Indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the recollection's purpose here. Do you still have the Echoneer, Proxy?
The relic you gave me, yes. What does it do again?
Hermaeus Mora forged the Echoneer to reveal memories related to Athelia. It was one of the relics instrumental in defeating the Forgotten Prince and eliminating any lingering memories. Hopefully the Echoneer can help us in our investigation.
How does it work?
The Echoneer causes memories pertaining to Athelia to become visible as nebulous manifestations. When you discover one, simply hold forth the Echoneer. The relic makes the memory unfold before your eyes. I foresee that you will need it, Proxy.
Alright, I'll keep the Echoneer handy.
Between the recollection and the dangers inherent in most ruins, I suggest caution. My research revealed that Ellenglen contains a maze filled with deadly traps. We must reach the heart of the maze to find a way through. I am ready when you are.
Tell me more about the Echoneer.
Emmaus Mora knew he could not completely erase all knowledge of Athelia from the world. He locked away his own memories of her in glyphics hidden in Apocrypha. He created the Echoneer to reveal any lingering memories of the Forgotten Prince.
Where did you get it?
The Echoneer was forgotten for centuries in the collection of a Daedric demi-prince. Emmaus Mora saw no need to reclaim it, until now. He arranged for the Echoneer to come into my hands. I suspect I was always meant to give it to you.
What else should I know about Ellenglen?
Ellenglen, an Aeoliad ruin, most likely a temple or monastery. As you can see, little remains above ground. The vaults below are more extensive, or so I have read. Adventurers report dangerous monsters and traps within. Those who survived, anyway.
Can you tell me anything about the Aeoliads?
I am hardly an Aeoliad scholar. I know they were called Wild Elves, and they established Tamriel's first empire. Their city-states were spread across much of this region, but their empire fell during the First Era. Much about them has been lost.
Why would the recollection be interested in Aeoliad ruins?
Many Aeoliads worshipped Daedric princes. Athelia may have been among them. When the recollection began to remember Athelia, they remembered her as their god. I think they are searching for shrines to Athelia. Mere speculation, but a logical guess.
I want to know more about the recollection.
From what I have determined, they are a secret society with a keen interest in ancient ruins. The revival of an Aeoliad cult, perhaps. Our ally Baragon knows more. He recently tracked them to West Weald and has been looking into their activities.
What does the recollection want?
Baragon told me that the group was initially formed to seek out something missing in their lives. It seems clear now they were looking for Athelia, even if they did not know it. Now that Athelia is free, their actions are becoming more conspicuous.
But what are they hoping to accomplish?
That remains a mystery for now. We know they aided Torvasad in his quest to remember what he had lost. And we know they are searching Aeoliad ruins. Perhaps they continue to assist Torvasad or some other Daedra connected to Athelia in some way.
Goodbye. Alright, so we gotta go down here. And fuck shit up. What up, streamer? Okay, let's see what we got. Gotta go here, 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 up here, and then down there. Okay, so mark this one.
Be wary. If I sense the presence of Daedric power,
Damn
recollection
it.
likely noticed it as well.
Damn it. Ow.
The recollection made it this far, but they have met some of Ellenglen's dangers. The current of fate shall divide.
Okay, I think we gotta go this way. Ow.
Feel the currents of fate flow through you. Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy.
Okay, navigate the maze. We gotta go this way. This way.
The currents of fate shall revitalize you.
Fucking shit up, companions. Keep up the good work. Alright, let's go this
Now
way.
he's being helpful, is he?
Well, I got 2 spell pets and 1 companion, so I don't have to do hardly shit unless they're high level. They just fuck shit up,
The
dude.
chamber to the north should be the
They
heart
kick
of the
ass.
but it seems we must find another entrance.
Yeah, they do a lot of ass kicking.
Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy. Fate's guidance is not... Let the threads of fate restore your strength. Feel the currents of fate flow through you.
Focus your mind. Stay with me.
Okay, find the key. Here's the key.
The key must unlock these gates. Let us continue, Proxy. I sense that what we seek lies somewhere to the south.
Okay. What? You're supposed to go south. How the fuck did I open the door twice? Something wrong here. Okay, we are inside. We go to the door, hit unlock. There we go. Had to unlock that door like 3 fucking times.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength. We found the shrine. But who is...
I do not recognize you, yet you seem familiar.
Perhaps you can talk.
Almost like this shrine. I know I should remember it, but I do not. Tell me, what is this place? Why am I drawn here?
This is Untitled. I believe it's the shrine of a Daedric prince.
A Daedric prince. Yes, I remember. That was what mortals called me. But Untitled is a proud citadel, not a crumbling ruin. Its people are wise and beautiful. They worship me. Wait. I sense something. And another memory. Hermaeus Mora.
Are you sensing the Iconir?
The Econir. Yes. That is what the Abyssal Cephaliarch called it. A clever little device he wrought to find and remove things that belonged to me. Thoughts, memories, truths he did not want anyone to know. Show me. I wish to see what it reveals.
I'm not sure about this, but I guess I need to see the memory too.
Let us see what Mora took from me.
You risk everything, Etheria. You must forsake the many paths.
You seek to diminish my prince. Why should she agree to such a demand?
To preserve reality. Her willfulness threatens all of existence.
You let your fear control you and foresee an apocalypse that will never be. Depart, Mora!
Ethelia disappeared as soon as the memory ended. Let us speak outside.
Outside? Two trailer park guys go running outside. Okay.
I did not expect...
The only problem with having three critters is they often walk in front of you right when you're about to grab something. So that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
But other than that, they kick a lot of butt. And they defend me when I'm getting attacked. And they try to pull aggro.
Let us review what we saw in the ruins, Proxy. Now it becomes clear. The recollection also seeks Ethelia. They hope to find her visiting places she once knew, just as we did. Yet Ethelia seems confused. I do not think she has fully regained her memories or truly understands what happened to her.
What do you make of the memory of Econir revealed to us?
I believe we witnessed the moment Hermaeus Mora first confronted Ethelia about the danger she posed to reality. And we saw that she refused to heed him. It is a hard thing for any creature to change its nature, especially for a Daedric prince.
What's our next step?
This is but one piece of the puzzle, Proxy. You still need to investigate Ostermere and Rustwall Estate. Determine why the threads of fate there are frayed. Find me at Baragon's townhouse in Skingrad when you are ready to report.
Goodbye. Alright. Let's see where else we gotta go. Down south. Let's see, we gotta go here and hang our right or our left.
That could be helpful. You don't want to do this.
Okay, we gotta go over here. Okay, now I gotta go south. This guy shard. No, I don't want to preview the houses. How the fuck do I get down there without doing... Oh my god, I gotta go back. Ah, this is fucking annoying.
Back in a second.
Okay.
Another find for your pack.
Traveler, do you know what happened to the cohort at Rustwall?
Not a legionnaire? Look around. No people. Strange, right? I detached an entire Legion cohort to guard this estate, but I haven't found a single legionary. Not even a servant. What's your story? Do you know what happened to my legionaries?
I have no idea. Why did you send the cohort here?
To protect the estate. I don't know if you're aware, but Westweald isn't the safest place these days. Between the New Forest and the Wood Elf settlers to the west, and the rumors of cultists and Daedra stalking the land, I thought it prudent.
If you command the cohort, why weren't you here with them?
Because I handle multiple matters for Count Calantius, and my cohort should have been able to fend for itself. The estate's proximity to Skingrad makes it a tempting target for enemy forces. Listen. Help me find my legionaries, and you'll be rewarded.
Alright, I'll help you to find the missing Legion cohort.
I hereby designate you a temporary agent of the Westweald Legion. Just until we find my soldiers. We'll search the manor house first. I'll meet you inside. Keep your eyes open, comrade. We don't know what happened here.
What should I know about Rustwall Estate?
Well, it's usually a lot more lively. When Count Calantius isn't in residence, or it isn't filled with visiting dignitaries, there's still the entire household staff. But so far, I haven't found a soul. No signs of a battle or struggle yet, either.
Who's Count Calantius?
Count Calantius governs Westweald from the city of Skingrad. He's a shrewd leader. When dignitaries visit Skingrad, the Count offers them use of the Rustwall Manor House. It's the Count's way of... oh, how did he put it? Encouraging positive outcomes?
And that's why you sent a Legion cohort here?
I sent my Legion cohort here. The best soldiers in the Weald. The estate's proximity to the city makes it strategically important. I wanted to make sure we weren't surprised from this direction. But something happened here. We need to find out what.
Who are you exactly?
I suppose introductions are in order. I am Tribune Alea Idolus of the Westweald Legion, Marshal to Count Calantius, daughter of Quatrius Idolus, Knight of Colovia. A mouthful, I know, but I enjoy reciting my entire pedigree from time to time.
How did you get the rank of Tribune?
Faithful service to the Legion, plus a strong sword arm. I fought in Varen's rebellion and defended Colovia as the Usurper War broke out. After we won the battle for Northhook, I started moving up the ranks. Now here I am.
What was the battle for Northhook?
It happened at the start of the Usurper War. The Daggerfall Covenant sought Northhook as a base from which to invade Imperial City. We didn't want them there. When my commander fell, I took charge. Eventually, we repelled the invaders.
How did you become Count Calantius' marshal?
When the Usurper War began, the Legion sent me to defend our borders. Colovia has no love for those grasping to be emperor. We didn't want to get dragged into the conflict. Count Calantius heard about my exploits and brought me into his service.
What do you do for the Count?
In addition to my duties as a Legion Tribune, I perform special missions for the Count. Right now, I'm looking into the various troubles plaguing the Weald. Rumors of cults and Daedra roaming the countryside. Whatever's going on in the New Forest.
New Forest?
It was the damnedest thing. In a flash, the rolling hills and vineyards were replaced by a thick jungle. And then those wood elves moved in and established the city of Vashabar. You can imagine why the Count is concerned.
You mentioned Quatrius Idolus? Who's that?
My father. He was a successful merchant, but I barely remember him. He died when I was very young. He left me a great deal of gold so I could study and make something of myself. I'm grateful for that. When I was of age, I joined the Legion.
Goodbye. Alright. Enter the manor house. We're doing the missing cohort.
Seems everyone left in a hurry. Take a look around. Someone
Bloody.
attacked the servant this belonged to. Servants light this when there's danger, to warn others away. The captain planned to hide, but where? We need to find Captain Laronis. Meet me at the barracks on the south side of the estate.
Okay. Let's see. The missing cohort. Okay. Let's see.
Ready to ride.
Here we go.
Back here, comrade. I found Captain Laronis. What a loss. I found that letter clutched in his hand.
The hell are you at? There you go. Okay.
The servants are hiding in the catacombs. Let's talk. The bloody clothes and the warning candle suggest someone or something attacked Rustwall. And we know Captain Laronis was working on a plan. I hope to find him alive, but the letter from the groundskeeper tells us more than we knew before.
The letter suggests the servants are hiding in the catacombs.
Not as grim as it sounds. The Count ordered the catacombs converted into a shelter a while back. He wanted a place for anyone in residence to hide should war sweep over Colovia. Let's hope the rest of the cohort and the servants are safe and secure.
The note says this groundskeeper Gaius has the only key.
Groundskeeper Gaius is a tough old hedge snipper. We need to find him and get his key to open the catacombs. Then we can see how much of the cohort and household staff survived whatever happened here. Let's check Gaius's home first.
Let's go find groundskeeper Gaius.
Groundskeeper Gaius's home is just down the hill to the east. Whether he's there or not, we need to find that key.
Did Captain Laronis serve with you long?
We fought side by side at North Hook. He was brave, but never foolish. Always took every engagement seriously. A lot of soldiers would be dead right now if not for him. When I received command of the cohort, I requested he join me.
What's the difference between a tribune and a captain?
About 3 rungs on the command ladder hierarchy. I lead the cohort, but Captain Laronis usually served as our field commander. While I handled strategy and logistics details, he oversaw the forces on the ground. Whatever killed him will pay.
Okay. Let's see, out we go. I gotta grab a cold beer. Alright, I'm back.
Nice.
Okay, we gotta go a little bit east. What is that? Something behind us. But I don't see anything.
Gaius? Are you here? It's Tribune Alea.
Tribune? Thank the divines. Are they gone?
Who, Gaius? Who attacked Rustwall?
I'm glad to see Tribune Alea, but she certainly took her sweet time. We've had all sorts of problems here. Did you bring reinforcements? Captain Laronis sent the remaining legionaries and staff into the catacombs. Then he was going to call for help.
Captain Laronis is dead, and me and Tribune Alea are the only reinforcements.
Dead? Damn shame. He was tolerable as far as Legion officers go. He had a good plan, too. While he hid everyone who was left in the catacombs, I was to keep watch until help arrived. I even stashed the key in a safe place in case the enemy found me.
What happened to the Legionnaires who disappeared?
It had to be some sort of enemy army, but all I ever saw were a few wood elves sneaking around the grounds. We need to let everyone in the catacombs know it's safe to come out. Can you go retrieve the key and take care of that?
Alright, we'll go get the survivors. Where did you hide the catacomb key?
I stashed the key inside the old statue in the garden. Don't worry, I'll draw you a map. Just be careful wandering in the garden. We've had an infestation of odd bugs recently. Odd and dangerous.
What led up to everyone fleeing to the catacombs to hide?
When the legionaries showed up, we felt a lot safer. A little security in these troubled times. Then, one by one, soldiers started disappearing. We weren't sure if they were deserting or what. Then, I found the bloody legionary armor.
Then what happened?
Captain Laronis suspected an enemy was picking the cohort off one by one. He expected a full-scale attack, so he sent the staff into the catacombs with the remaining legionaries to protect them. I hid here until you and the Tribune showed up.
You mentioned something about wood elves?
Other than the wood elves I spotted sneaking around, we never saw the enemy. And the only evidence of foul play was the bloody armor I found. Captain Laronis assumed it was brigands looking to rob the estate. But would brigands challenge a cohort?
How long have you been working at the Rustwall estate?
I've been supervising the outdoor staff since Leovic was a cub. Gardeners, masons, they all answer to me. No easy job, especially when we're all frightened out of our wits. I know Rustwall inside and out. Made it easy to find a spot to hide my key.
Goodbye. Alright. Out we go. Alright, where is this stupid key at? Dude, it says talk to groundskeeper dipshit again. God damn it. How did I miss
Grab the map
something?
and let's go. We need that key.
I'm glad to see Tribune Alea, but she certainly took her sweet time. We've had all sorts of problems. Dead. It had to. I stashed the key inside the old statue.
Dude, I said goodbye. Why didn't it finish? And why isn't it updating? Failed? How did it fail? I talked to him about everything, dude.
I'm glad. Dead. It had to be. I stashed when the Legion Captain Laronis. Other than the wood elves I spotted. When the Legionary Captain Laronis. I've been when the Legion Captain Laronis. Other than the wood elves I spotted. I've been.
Dude, I've talked to him about everything. Oh, the map is right here. I thought he hid it. Oh, that was the key he hid. There's a lot of honey here. Honey, 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 honey. Holy shit, dude. There's buttloads of honey. That is cray-cray how much honey was there. Okay, let me check the old inventory. It's doing good, but we gotta empty it soon.
The gardens are just east of here,
Okay.
down the hill.
Back in the saddle.
The
The
fuck,
Rustwall
dude?
Gardens. Our map indicates a spot on the western side. These insects, they're from deep underground. What drove them to the surface?
Ooh, rubidite ore. I've never heard of that.
That could be helpful.
Dude, what the fuck? It's here, he said.
That's the statue marked on the map. Search for the
Okay.
hidden key. That's the key. Now let's go open the catacombs. The door is across from the barracks.
What the fuck?
Move out. We need to find my cohort.
You guys fucked them up. Good job.
Down there.
Still no sign of the escaped legionary, Shard Marshal.
No matter, mortal. More of our forces will come through soon.
As you say, Shard Marshal Vargas, we have more than enough weapons now.
That wood elf. He's with the Recollection. And he's taking orders from a Dremora? What's going on here? This furniture was meant for the comfort of dignitaries who took refuge here, not for these Recollection bastards.
New battle we can walk away from, eh? Get back, fiends!
That Dremora giving...
Over by the gate.
By my sword, a legionary. Report, soldier.
Hate to bring bad news to the Tribune, but I'm the only member of the Cohort left. Those Recollection zealots killed legionaries guarding the estate until we sent whoever remained down here. That's when we walked right into the Daedra's clutches.
How did you manage to survive?
I got lucky. I fell behind to adjust a loose bootstrap. When I heard the attack start, I slipped into the shadows and have been running ever since. Look, the Daedra have a portal. They're filling the catacombs with Daedric forces to attack Skingrad.
Where's this portal?
It's in the ruins, down in the deepest part of the catacombs. Two magical anchor things keep it open. Tribune Alea is strong, and you look like you can handle yourself. While the Recollection hunts me, you need to destroy that portal.
We'll destroy the portal? How do we find it?
Go east, and you'll find where the Daedra dug up from below. Drop down and keep going east. You'll know the portal when you see it. Break those anchors, and I bet the portal closes. I'll try and lead the Recollection away, and then find you down there.
Are you sure you'll be all right on your own?
I've become pretty good at sneaking around down here. There are all sorts of secret passageways and trick walls. You just have to know where to look. Don't wait for me, though. I have to move slow to avoid the Recollection patrols and the Daedra.
You're certain no one else from the Cohort survived?
Almost positive. The Recollection swarmed the remaining Cohort and the servants we were protecting. They worked fast. It was a slaughter. I'm lucky I lagged behind, or they would have fallen on me too. I managed to pull a few servants away, but they weren't soldiers. No one trained them for any of this. I can't blame them for making too much noise, or being too slow with the blade. I tried to keep them safe, but it wasn't long before I was on my own.
Why do you think breaking the anchors will close the portal?
Call it a hunch. But if I'm being honest, I have no idea what it will do. It might fling you right into oblivion, or turn you into a netch. The anchors seemed important. At the very least, destroying them is better than leaving them be.
Goodbye.
Legionary Capio is right. We need to shut down that portal.
There are none left to stand.
Legionary Capio made it this... Down into the ruins. We've got to close that portal.
Okay, here we go.
Capio said the Daedric portal was to the east.
Heyo.
Defend the anchors! Maintain the portal!
Yes!
The anchors! Stop them! Down these mortals! Retreat!
Yeah, you better, dip bitch.
This way, Tribune. Follow the tracks.
Okay.
Over here, comrade. Let's talk. My cohort almost completely destroyed. The Rustwall staff almost all dead. Even Shard Marshal Vargas managed to slip from our grasp. While we closed the portal and saved Skingrad, it feels like we failed, comrade.
This is part of something bigger. I came here to investigate a disturbance in the threads of fate.
The threads of fate? That sounds ominous. But after what we saw down there, I'll keep an open mind. We learned that the Recollection Cult is working with Daedra and taking orders from Shard Marshal Vargas. They got damn close to invading Skingrad.
So the threat here is over?
With the portal closed and the Daedra on the run, the remaining Recollection forces aren't enough to threaten Skingrad. But I'll get the Legion to send more soldiers, just in case. Here, the pay I promised. The Legion always makes good on its debts.
Thank you.
Consider your temper... Consider your temporary commission suspended, comrade. Though I'd love to have you permanently assigned to my cohort. I plan to continue to look into the Recollection and Shard Marshal Vargas. I hear there's a wood elf in Skingrad doing the same.
What are you going to do about the remaining Daedra and Recollection cultists beneath Rustwall?
I'll send for more legionaries to clear them out. As many as we can spare. With the portal closed and Shard Marshal Vargas on the run, they shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
And what happens to Rustwall Estate after that?
That's up to Count Calantius. I'll advise him to keep legionaries at the estate even when no dignitaries are present. Problem is, we don't have many left to allocate here. The Legion isn't what it once was. What with the Empire in disarray.
Goodbye. What up, streamers? We just got to investigate Ostermere way the fuck up north. My bag's getting kind of full. Think we'll be okay. Why is it pointing this way? This is southwest. Yeah, let's go up to this road. Didn't know there was a teleporter up here. But I don't think there's any teleporters over there. Oh, we could go to here. Anyways, we're definitely done with that quest. We're still on Paths of Chaos. Ooh, more rubidite ore. Gotta remember that Westfield rubidite.
Good quality there.
Move along. This doesn't concern you.
And oak. what that was.
Oh, please help. It's all destroyed.
Rest easy, friend. You there! Let's help these people! I'm glad you happened by. This woman will be fine, but there's plenty more injured in what's left of the village of Ostermere. Maybe you could help me find them. The ground could shake again at any moment. We need to hurry and save whoever we can.
What happened here?
Greenspeaker ScroLLs sent me a letter, asked me to meet her here. After I arrived, the ground rumbled like an angry timber mammoth. Whole buildings collapsed, trapping people. When the new forest appeared, it damaged the village. This may end it.
New forest?
Apparently, a few months back, what was once rolling hills and rich Colovian farmland was suddenly engulfed by this great forest. Look, help me rescue more Ostermere survivors. Then we can find ScroLLs. I can toss you some coin for your efforts.
I'll help you rescue the villagers and search for Greenspeaker ScroLLs.
Inside the village, listen for any calls for help. People could be buried under rubble or trapped inside collapsed buildings. Just watch out for the strange beasts. They appeared after the ground shook. And keep an eye out for Greenspeaker ScroLLs.
When the ground shook. Okay, tell me about Ostermere.
It's a typical Colovian village, or rather, it was, known for fishing and trade. As I understand it, when this forest sprang up a few months ago, it caused massive damage and drove the villagers away. They were starting to return when this happened.
We're pretty close to Valenwood, aren't we?
Very. And this new forest, it's like Valenwood jumped the river and spread here. I remember when Ostermere was founded. Some Wood-Elves thought it was a prelude to invasion, but a fishing settlement posed no threats, and cooler heads prevailed.
What about a new forest?
That's one of the things I'm looking into. Something caused this forest to grow rapidly, so I suspect some sort of magic was involved. From the growth pattern, I guess that this stretch of land along the river was where the new growth originated.
Could Valenwood have caused this?
That's... I'd rather not speculate. Wood Elf magic can speed and direct growth, but not on this scale. And not so wild and untamed that it destroys whole villages. Still, I plan to look into all that. Later, after we help these people.
So I need to know about Ostermere.
Questions are all well and good, but we have people to save. Anything else you want to know? Otherwise, let's get on with the rescuing, friend.
Why did Greenspeaker ScroLLs ask you to meet here?
No clue at all. Her letter was quite short. All it said was she learned something in Ostermere. She said it was important, and I needed to see it for myself. She wants to share whatever she discovered with me. That's all I know.
Any idea why she came to Ostermere?
I don't know. Last I heard, she was part of the Wood Elf settlement in Vashabar. That isn't too far from here.
Vashabar?
That's what the Wood Elves who settled here after the forest appeared call their city. It's north of here. Anyway, she could have come to Ostermere for the Aeoliad ruins. There are plenty nearby that might interest her, but that's just a guess.
She's interested in Aeoliads?
That's how we met. I love all sorts of history while she studies Aeoliads. The culture and history of those ancient elves fascinate her. My own interests were purely practical. Stuff that could help me back in my adventuring days.
You called ScroLLs a Greenspeaker. Tell me about them.
The finest wielders of nature magic in Tamriel. Greenspeakers wiggle their fingers and a tree bends its shape into a home. They make it possible for Wood Elves to construct cities without harming the forest.
Any idea why Greenspeaker Thorlin came to Ostermere?
I don't know. Last I heard, she was part of... That's what the Wood Elves... That's how we
should
met.
go look for her.
I'm worried about her too, friend. But Sorelin is no delicate bellflower. She's shown me time and again that she's perfectly capable of defending herself. Let's help the other survivors, and then see if we can pick up her trail.
I'd like to hear more about you.
I used to get into trouble just for fun. Adventuring, treasure hunting, that sort of thing. So rushing into danger to help the Ostermere survivors is no big deal. It's the right thing to do. Otherwise, I'm mostly settled down these days.
Settled down?
Studying inscriptions and old tombs inspired me to become an Imperial scribe. I worked in Cyrodiil for years, recording documents and dabbling in history, spying and creating ciphers too from time to time. These days, I make my home in Skingrad.
Goodbye. Okay, we gotta rescue the villagers. 1, 2, 3, and then call it a good day.
Keep your ears open. Follow any shouts for help.
Help! I can't get out! The door's blocked!
Clear the rubble!
Thank the eight. I thought that was my grave.
My sister's trapped! We need help!
It hurts so much, sister. I know, little bug. Please, help me move this. Thank you. I'm never coming back here.
Okay, out we go.
Here we go.
These creatures only exist in the Dawnwood. They look so strange.
Help! The vines won't let me go! Thanks. Even the plants want to kill me.
Maybe you're just not a nice person.
You're safe now. Go join your family.
Sorelin, you're alive!
Baragon! Oh. I had no idea the ground would shake so violently when I asked Baragon to meet me here. Nature is nothing if not unpredictable. I also didn't expect him to bring a guest. So, who are you, friend of Baragon?
Someone who happened by and decided to help him rescue survivors. Why did you invite him here?
Helping people in dangerous situations sounds just like Baragon. Can't fault him for accepting help. I asked him to join me in Ostermere because I found something amazing, miraculous even. He needs to see it for himself.
That sounds intriguing. What'd you find?
No. The only way Baragon can understand this discovery is by experiencing it himself. How about we all see it together? It's down in the Aeoliad ruins nearby. I'll show you both. It truly is remarkable.
Alright, let's enter the Aeoliad ruins.
Baragon's an old friend. He'll appreciate my discovery. I hope you do as well. The ruins are to the southeast of the village. Meet me outside the entrance when you finish helping survivors. I can't wait for Baragon to see what I found.
Why did you come to Ostermere?
In addition to being a green speaker, I study Aeoliads and the history of the wild elves for the University of Gwylem. The nearby ruins called out to me the moment I noticed them. And what I discovered... No, you really must see it.
You seem particularly interested in the Aeoliads.
Why wouldn't I be? All Bosmer can trace their lineage directly to the ancient Aeoliads. Well, almost all. This history surprises many people and can be controversial, but my research definitively shows that we're the inheritors of that legacy.
How would this be controversial?
A disgusting bigotry toward Bosmer pervades scholars from other cultures. To them, we're not worthy of such a noble ancestry. But plainly, they're wrong. You should read my book. It contains all the evidence needed to persuade any doubter.
Tell me about green speakers.
Green speakers are a vital part of any Bosmer community, and I cherish my role. Shaping the green is an art. It involves merging my voice with the song of nature and guiding how things grow. We don't control nature. Instead, we have a conversation.
Baragon explained that this forest growth happened recently. Is it the result of green speaking?
Did Baragon tell you that? No, ordinary green speaking can't manipulate something as large as this new forest, and certainly not as fast as it appeared. Beyond that, I'd rather not speculate. It goes against my training as a researcher.
How do you know Baragon?
We grew up together. He started on a path of warrior and hunter, while I trained as a green speaker. He had an interest in scholarly pursuits as well, and we bonded over shared studies.
Goodbye.
ScroLL wants to meet at the ruins east of here. Let's go.
Okay.
Drang, I didn't think you could get more powerful. We've got this.
Okay. It's around about here. What are we missing? Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Let's see where we're at. Find. Fuck.
I don't see green speaker ScroLL. Wait, a body on the ground. Wildburn seed? Not sure what that could be, but the handwriting at the bottom. That's ScroLLs.
Are we supposed to go down here? Yeah, let's talk to Baragon.
The handwriting at the bottom of the note is definitely ScroLLs. Running into ruins alone is just like her. But I didn't expect the recollection to be here. She's heading into more danger than she realizes.
The note indicates they're trying to recover a wild burn seed.
I've never heard of a seed, but the Wood Elves of Vashabar use wild burn to refer to the strange blight along the edge of the new forest. Worry about that later. Let's focus on finding Greenspeaker ScroLL before she runs afoul of the recollection.
Let's find Greenspeaker ScroLL and investigate this seed. Now, is that down here? Yep. Okay, let's go fuck shit up. That's what we do on the daily.
I knew it. The place is thick with the recollection.
Okay.
Do you feel it, Baragon? The grandeur of our history.
Together.
Talk to Greenspeaker ScroLL.
Do you feel it? The power of the Aizgodezz pervades this place. Millennia separate us from the Heartland High Elves, but I can feel their legacy flowing through my blood. It pains me to see their glory buried in these ruins.
What did you bring us down here to show us, Greenspeaker?
This was all for Baragon's benefit. You're just an unintended spectator. I brought Baragon here to remind him of his Aizgodezz heritage. The recollection remembers their past. This land belonged to the Aizgodezz, and we Bosmer are their rightful heirs.
Sound like you admire the recollection.
Not at all, but some of their beliefs match my own. All that aside, I wanted to show Baragon what I found. A new type of seed. It's similar to what we Greenspeakers use to grow and shape tree villages, but different. It thrums with unique potential.
The wild burn seed?
Bugshells! Surprise ruined. I wanted to show him the wild burn seed. Talk to him. Discuss the recollection, both the good points and the bad. I suppose he'll want to take the seed before the recollection does. I suggest you hurry. They're close.
I'll search for the wild burn seed with Baragon.
The wild burn seed grows deep in the ruins. I suggest we split up. I'll lead the recollection on a merry chase while you and Baragon find the seed. And don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet up along the way. And Baragon, remember your history.
Can you tell me anything else about this Aizgodezz ruin?
This style of architecture dates back to the late Merethic era. It combines majesty with practicality, so probably a place for Daedra worship and training. These Aizgodezz seem to have been particularly fond of someone they called the Prince of Paths.
How are you going to avoid the recollection forces?
As I said, I plan to keep some of their attention on me instead of you. After that, well, I'm very stealthy. I have no doubt I can elude their patrols. And if I do get into trouble, I'm sure you and Baragon will come to my rescue.
I doubt it. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, we got a ways to go. Alright, let's go north. It's here somewhere.
The Colovians built atop our heritage. They buried it all. I thought I could convince you that we'd find the wild bird seed together.
Okay, is this it? Nope. Okay, further ahead. Alright.
The recollection needs wood elves like you. We can finally claim our rightful inheritance.
Alright, what do we got? Something here? What is this? Oh shit. Looks like we gotta go due south. I think we gotta go this way though. I don't see anything on the map.
Right here. Stay focused.
Okay. Okay, let's see. We can't enter this door, so I guess we are screwed and have to run all the fucking way around. Yep. Oh, there it goes.
Sorrelin, talk to me! I can't let you take that seed!
I won't fight you, Baragon. There are other seeds than these.
I'll go after her. Grab the seed and follow after me!
Okay. Okay. Where are we going? take the Wildburn seed. I thought I took it. Yeah, catch up with Baragon.
The Recollection seeks justice, Baragon, for all Bosmer.
Spilled blood and displaced families aren't justice!
We've been friends forever. Why won't you trust me?
The Recollection destroyed this village! Who knows what other harm the rapid growth caused?
I thought you'd understand. I thought you had vision. Goodbye, Baragon.
No, ScroLL, what?
Okay.
I couldn't catch her. I've known ScroLL for almost my whole life. I cared about her, considered her a friend, perhaps more. Why didn't I see that she had been taken in by the Recollection? Maybe I could have done something. Blight, this hurts.
Greenspeaker ScroLL talked about justice and inheritance. Do you know what she meant?
She always claimed Ayleid land belonged to the Wood Elves, but that was purely academic before. Sounds like the Recollection promised to make it real. Could be why they wanted the Wildburn seed. Speaking of which, did you get it?
Yes, here you go.
I've never seen a seed like this before. It feels wrong. You're working with Laramil, right? She needs to know what we discovered here. Meet us back in Skingrad. I have a townhouse there. Oh, and take this. You more than deserve it for helping me.
Thank you.
Sure, my life.
Let me just check that out. Oh shoot, we're almost full. Yeah, it's one-handed. I don't do one hand. Let's see. Two-handed. How's two-handed doing? Oh, restoration stuff. Gets working.
Sure, my lifelong friend joined a violent cult. But you and I actually did some real good today. We saved people in Ostermere and kept this seed away from the Recollection. When you're ready, meet Laramil and me at my townhouse in Skingrad.
Why would Greenspeaker ScroLL join the Recollection?
I'm not sure. They certainly spout rhetoric that matches many of her closely held beliefs. I thought those beliefs were simply musings, but the Recollection seeks to put them into deadly practice. Be sure, when next we meet, I plan to ask her why.
Do you think the ground shaking and the Wildburn seed are connected?
I have little experience with either, so any speculation is merely a guess. If Ostermere was truly the epicenter of the new forest growth, the land there could simply be unstable. Or perhaps Ifray shook the ground to warn us and get our attention.
Goodbye. Still on path to chaos. But now we gotta go northish. Let's see. Back to town. So might as well hit up this waypoint if we can. And meet at Baragon's. Somewhere in there. Up here to the right. Okay.
Welcome to my townhouse, friends. I can't wait to hear the results of your investigations.
Yeah.
I can't believe we found a corrupted seed at Ostermere. That the recollection somehow caused the new forest to overgrow Westweald. Or that my friend ScroLLs was involved. Laramil wants to talk to you, but I'd like to hear what else you discovered.
Tribunal and I kept recollection and Daedric forces from invading Skingrad at Rustwall Estate.
An invasion launched from Rustwall Estate would have taken Skingrad completely by surprise. I'm glad that you and the Tribune were there to stop them. But the recollection working with Daedra? That's a troubling new development.
Do you know Tribunal?
By reputation. We only just met. I know she does troubleshooting for Count Calantius, so I figured I might run into her eventually. She apparently heard about me too. Just showed up on my doorstep. You learn anything else out there?
The recollection was looking for Celia Ellenglen, but we found her first. Then she vanished.
Ethelia, the Daedric prince you and Laramil are looking for? You met her? Incredible! But why is the recollection looking for her? Didn't they... never mind. I think you should talk to Laramil now. I need to consider all this.
Goodbye.
Our initial investigations are complete, Proxy. Let us speak. Encountering a material confirmation of... that is... I thought it would take longer for us to find and confront Ethelia in person. We determined that my suspicions about the frayed fates proved correct. Each location had a connection to Ethelia.
So what do those connections tell us, Laramil?
That the recollection and the Miramor Daedra seek to restore Ethelia to power. They cause the New Forest and Wildburn devastation. And Ethelia wanders Westweald, starting to remember. For helping me reach these conclusions, take this reward.
Thank you. Let me check my
I
boot.
think I have an idea.
Okay, well, let's get those boots on. Alright, and we'll see you guys on the next stream.